partner?
Um, So, Casey is on the phone. I'm not sure if she's going to be free. Did you need to talk to her or?
Yeah, I just wanted to check in.
Yep.
Uh,
So I'll let her know you're here. I'm not sure how long she's going to take on the phone call. So if you
Alright.
want to hang out for a few minutes and
Yeah, I'm
see,
just.
or
My ride's next door. He's checking in with his landlord, so he
okay,
gave me a few minutes to wander around.
okay, great. You want a snack or anything? Or?
I want to know at some point if I could get one of these sleeping bags.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You want to just pick one out? Some of them are going up to Barry, so I would say choose now. Um,
This looks heavy duty.
yeah.
I don't want to take from other people. How are things
They're going.
with the administration and food stamps and drama?
So it looks like the state is going to cover 2 weeks worth of food
Yeah.
stamps. 3 squares. It's supposed to go out on Friday, I think. They're hoping around that, and then we're still waiting for the government shutdown to figure out what happens after that.
I don't know if you follow my story. I was at the cabin.
Okay.
Property owner wanted me to leave the property. He was sending state police twice a week to say they were going to rip me out and threaten me, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, don't threaten me, just work with me. I just have stuff I don't know where to put. I don't want to be here either. Just help me get it off. And they wouldn't. I was like, you brought 2 trucks to come today. Let me put it on the truck and just bring me to town. Save you a lot less time than hassling me all day. Eventually, like, after a lot of drama for months, Russ over at Orange County called and said, hey, I'm actually had a change of heart where I got in contact with some people I know that are also trying to help homeless people not freeze to death. So they have a long reach of people with land, and we're working on getting people out of the homeless situation and putting them on land, which I was like, that's what Capstone needs to hear. That's the answer you guys are praying for. Then next week, owner shows up and it says that the storage unit plan they were doing for me fell through, and that cop got fired.
Oh.
And Russ was older. I don't know why he got fired. He was a decent guy. So I don't have anything new to offer you guys. The plan where I'm at, I'm like, I know all these homeless people I see. I know they're actually really excited to work. They just don't want to risk their benefits,
Yeah.
and they have problems that keep them from relationships. And I'm sure you get the butt end of that when they act like animals and they charge you because they think you're dominating them, and you know, animal stuff. I feel it. I don't know the medium point. I don't know. I know where they're at. I know the way to honor them is to do it naturally. So you're not going to be able to fix them through putting them in their retreat. It's just going to be a prison punishment. Then they're going to go back out to their situation. It's not going to make a change. It might help them socialize, but then there's the what's it called? The new Voc rehab, higher ability. That doesn't work. Best thing we can do is like if you had a flagging company, get them like how churches get church vans to pick everybody up. You just one of your jobs at Capstone that could take money from the government would be get a grant for a van, have one of your employees, which could be me maybe or somebody, drive around to all these places, pick them up and bring them to the job site. So that's the issue is that they want to work but they can't get anything and they can't save for an e-bike that could get them there. So everyone I meet is like, I want a flag, but they won't get me there. So sometimes they have to walk like 20 miles.
Yeah. Are there any opportunities for carpooling within folks that like work in the region that might work with them? That might be able to drive with?
I don't know. I was thinking more of like systemize how to get them from here to where they want to go.
Yeah, it's a great idea. I think, resources are, of course, where we always struggle. And definitely one of the areas that, we keep talking about, it's even hard just getting, I think the sustained issue getting people where they need to be is sort of the long term, like, we see this, and we're struggling just to even get people like to a doctor's appointment or to get an ID or something like that. It's so definitely an identified need.
Yeah.
Do you think that the companies would bring them on if a transportation option like that existed?
I think that blue collar people like that don't live in the same world that we do. And they're looking for somebody to just show up and be like, this guy is good. We have a reference for him. We know he's going to work for you. We know he's not going to cause trouble. We know he's just willing to work hard. He is coming from a traumatic place, so he'll be more of like an animal than a person at times, but holding that flag is exactly what he's doing, holding a panhandling. They're just looking for no drama and consistent work. And I think that it would be easier to have a program that they know every day consistently that van is going to get there, rather than be like, do you guys know anyone that would be willing to take on this guy and just go pick him up every day? Maybe, but in mass. Like, I know jobs are opening up now because, for whatever reason, like Vermont's got a lot of jobs right now. The problem is that you have to make it honorable for them. It can't feel like you're sort of like yanking their life and kind of taking over the top of their narrative, and like now they feel like they're a part of you. Sort of like, I don't know, it feels like a flesh monster. Like, we're separated from the flesh monster and everybody's a part of it, and we don't want to be stuck and be roped into it, and then all of a sudden we're now a part of it. We want to be like, get up from the ground and go there and not be part of that. We don't want to lose what nature gives us, is the best way to put it. Even if the other people don't have the right word for it, every time I come in here, somebody's talking about they're hacking me. Everybody's kind of feeling what I'm talking about. It's just nature. It's what you get when you live in nature, is you feel connected. So I know the church van thing would be good, and then instead of going through higher ability, going right to these programs makes it easier, because when the more we feel like we have to be in different stuff, the more we feel like our identity with having nothing, when we start to get enmeshed, it feels like we become less of ourselves. So that's what people tend to, why they don't want to go to doctor's appointments, why they don't want to go to these places, is because it feels like it's doing too much to them. Like, I'm sure you meet a lot of people that would be more willing to walk to their doctor's appointment than sign up for all these programs to get you to the doctor's appointment. It's just that, or all this stuff plus the trauma they're going through, it's just like adding this chaos. Yeah. So that's where I'm at.
Okay.
And then from there, once you have a place to get them to a point of functioning, and even if they're consuming, I mean, the thing with people that come in that feel like there's tons of things around them constantly keeping them in, I think, self-aggression or torture, where they're trapping themselves and they're trapped in what happened to them and they can't escape that, so they become like barking and they can't function well. Nature, being out in like a place where nobody's going to hurt them, where they have a wide open space and they can just lay there as long as they need. Eventually those things all come out and they can breathe again, and then nature comes in. You scream at the crows for a long time, and then you find some type of balance. From there, once they're there and they have income, it's easy to get a camper. It's easy to get wheels. They start to get their own needs met. To become self-sufficient. And then where I'm at there is eco villages and intentional communities. I think that's the answer, is work programs that aren't government run, that aren't government regulated. It's just the anti-government, pretty much, people just doing their own thing. It's just getting them to a point where you can actually feel good about referencing them, and they can actually know what they're doing. Like, now I have kind of a job. I got $20 today. Yeah, I'm just helping a guy that has a bad hip problem do his carpentry.
That's awesome.
Right? And it was because Chris Perry showed up and bothered me at the cabin, so I came down here to talk to you guys, and I ran into him. I wanted to know if Casey had talked to the chief of Orange County, because now that Russ is fired.
Let me check. I see if she's still on the phone or not. Do you?
Yeah.
If she's not available, can she call or text you?
Yeah, here's my number. I want to make sure the state police, because they're always kind of after me for some reason.
Okay, let me just,
Yeah.
I'm gonna write it down. Sorry, it's been a long day.
You're good. I'm sure you guys are swamped.
Okay, so, here we go.
I don't really have anything to offer you guys either.
I think the conversation we just had was
Yeah.
really great. I think
Yeah.
there's some good ideas. I don't know. I think it's good to hear these ideas. Sometimes they turn into something. Not always. But, hearing what folks think will help is good. I do see some value in that idea of having, tying the transportation to the employment, to making it accessible. And are there partnerships with employers? Like, if we got this van and could get people to you, what would that look like for you?
And that'd be good, because if you work with flagging companies, you could do a time slot thing. So they just have an open set of hours, and then the homeless people here can fill those hours, like
Yeah.
4 hours today, and then the next guy that comes in can do the next 4 hours.
I mean, I think you see that a lot in more urban areas with construction companies that might be using undocumented labor.
Mhm.
Like, people know where to go,
Mhm.
and they'll have late day laborers
Yeah.
that'll go and pick people up. And I don't think we see that as much here, but this would be sort of similar, but a little more maybe above board. Okay, so you're looking for sorry, the sheriff,
Yeah, Orange County, the cop working with
who
me.
is
Yeah, Russ got fired. George is the chief. Wanted to see if George had told her anything, just to make sure the state police aren't gonna show up and rip me out of the tent.
so if George has given any updates.
Yeah, they just haven't called me in a couple weeks. And then also, I think it'd be a good idea. They're trying to make food stamps, like they're trying to do big changes to food stamps. I think it'd be good to have a means, like I have an electric skillet. If you had a means here for people to be able to cook their meals with Tupperware, and it could be even outside. I think a grill would be too much. Like, I don't want you to keep having to pay for propane, but a way for people to get healthier foods like chicken and vegetables and stuff from the food shelf. A lot of us can't get meats from the food shelf because we didn't have a way to cook it.
Yeah.
So that would free up a lot of stuff that we can do to be able to come here, a safe place, charge the devices,
Yeah, I think
cook the food.
charging the devices are fine. I think the cooking, that becomes, we're not allowed to have certain things here for safety reasons. They won't let us have like a toaster and skillets and stuff. We do have the microwave. We can have a crock pot. It's kind of a long, like all day process, but
Yeah, I mean you could do like a soup kitchen type thing where you have them just say when you get meat that you can't cook, get it from the food shelf, bring it to us. We will cook it for everybody. You can put it just right on a list like stuff you'd be interested in, and come back in a few days and you'll have a bunch of stuff that you can microwave easy that you just take in a you give them their own Tupperware and they go to the gas station and heat it up. I'm assuming that homelessness is going to get worse, and they're putting people in camps in Colorado. I don't know if you heard that. Or Utah.
the plan sort of around the
Yeah.
region. So you want to make sure that the Raleigh State Police aren't going to come and take you.
Yeah, and I gotta go.
Okay. Thanks, Casey.
No problem. Thank you.
I will have ask Casey to text or call you. Calling or text better.
Either.
Okay.
I'll have my phone.
Thank you.
See ya. This guy's trying to go home. He's tired. All right. Is he still here?
Yeah, he is.
All right. I didn't want to keep you waiting. You want me to
Go ahead and stick that somewhere, wherever you want.
Okay.
I'm gonna shut this door, Casey.
Okay.
All right, you saw the guy. Keep it, when he leaves, you can pull this door back open.
Okay.
Get in, close the door,
Okay.
close it tight. And then. Let me put this guy. Door's closed. Just stick him in there like that. That'll make it so nobody can open the door.
Yeah.
I know the combination. I'll use the combination.
Okay.
He'll use the combination. He'll use the van door too.
Okay.
But make yourself scarce until he goes away. All right?
All right. And is it too late to grab my cot and sleeping bag from?
Oh, hey.
Exit
no,
4.
That's what we can do. That's what we can do. He'll be gone by that time.
Okay, cool. What am I doing trying to get in the driver's seat?
Open this door.
Yep.
Put this back there. side upstairs.
And I don't need anything from up here. I did all this today. Vacuumed, squeegeed, scraped. And I'm gonna sweep and mop the whole thing tonight, shop vac it. Do a lot of work. Okay. I'm back.
More snack food. You're not hurting anything on the floor.
This guy said he thanked nature for me showing up.
And then they get kind of gain a little strength as they kind of head across our location, New England generally. And as they get out into the open Atlantic, they really bomb out. There was one that just a pretty strong storm that's actually out over the eastern Canadian Maritime, east of Newfoundland, and that area.
Dude, I have a whole bottle of ibuprofen if you want it. Tylenol. You got
solid pressure and very significant area low pressure with super duper strong winds in some parts of some of the capes out there. But for us, instead we're seeing this kind of weak, fast, zippy trough, and it's providing some rain that's moved into the region.
So the guy you met, Scott Perkins,
Low in some cases mid-40s.
he owns that building.
At the Belmont Pilgrim.
So he owns the forge.
But I think in Worcester than that, a little cooler, it's 37 degrees, and a little bit,
this whole thing is empty.
we probably see a couple
Yeah,
of
but
snow
it's owned by
sites
that
in the
guy.
mix here.
That garage.
What is your current temperature vicinity of Waterbury?
We have 41 degrees.
41 degrees, and that's sort of also at the Morrisville Airport temperature. 40 in St. Johnsbury, 37.
Got a whole big spot
That's
there.
in Newport.
Really
And
good.
we're seeing some pretty
Good.
rain coming across the region right now.
But
I would say almost moderate at times, 37 degrees at Newport. Getting into the northern Champlain.
As far as getting Capstone to help you out with storage and whatnot, I don't know.
No, they won't.
I'm pretty sure they would.
Northern part, northeastern part of the Champlain Valley.
They're good for sleeping bags and granola bars.
That's
pretty much it.
In the elevated terrain.
And if there's a place that won't talk to me because I'm homeless, they'll talk to them.
net elevation about 1,634 feet.
It's very difficult to give somebody a job who doesn't have a residence.
Yeah.
The elevation there, about 1,739.
You're kind of stuck.
Yeah.
You need that residence.
No, I walked from Randolph to Johnson last year, and every town like Roxbury all the way to Johnson, I couldn't get anyone. One time I got offered to help roof, but then that guy's boss said no.
Water temperature is the southwest corner of the state. That means they're reporting in the 55 double digits. Okay, now Washington gas, what do you think?
Well, it ain't official yet, but you're a carpenter now.
Cool.
I'm gonna go ahead and not far in 821. I think you were 3 off yesterday. You're running 3+ miles.
Do you have any use for a bunch of corrugated metal that's been there for like 20 years?
Nope.
Alright.
To this hour, top of Washington. As you
My
might
customers want brand new stuff.
Alright.
You'll learn roofing, you'll learn siding, you'll learn framing, you'll learn hanging and taping.
Thursday. And with that, we'll see rain showers with snow flakes and higher.
How long did it take you to get this truck?
We'll see some of the temperatures right now in the upper elevations getting a little bit of
Forever?
Yeah.
I mean, I've always had a truck.
Eventually change over to accumulating wet snow showers before
The one I had before this, the cancer was just a little too much for me, my personal taste.
About a week or two is the forecast amounts here.
I fucked up. I traded it in above 200,000.
Floors. There's overnight lows will get down.
I traded it in at 219, something like that.
35 generally.
The engine's perfect. There's nothing wrong with the engine at all. Just the truck.
Yeah, you're going to hear
Chariot.
rock and roll in terms of wind tonight.
They gave me $1,250 for it.
Those could be
That's a trade-in.
shooting 50 miles per hour in some parts of Bennington and Wyndham County. The further
You're
north
saying
you go,
that you bought it for $220 and you got 12 back.
So you're 10 to 25 higher.
No, I sold it. At the mileage, 220,000.
Oh, okay.
Mileage at 220.
That's not bad.
It's horrible for a trade-in. They don't want that. They don't want that. They want low mileage. The only thing that was worth any kind of money on that truck was the cap and the tires. Rims alone were $1,100. The cap was $23. I should have taken the cap, but it wasn't the same color as the truck.
Yeah. Temperature. And then we'll see fairly gray conditions on Friday. And with that, the chance for light rain showers arriving late in the day. A high temperature in the low 40s.
I had a
Friday
2008 Dodge Magnum,
10 to 15
and I lived in the back of it. The Dodge Magnum has the battery in the back, so they all have this electrical problem trying to get the power through the car. So everywhere I went, I'd have to like ask people at parking lots to jumpstart me to get back to door dashing. And it's a gas guzzler. It wasn't worth how good it looked. I definitely like, when I got out of the car and I had a chain on and the tin boots, driving that car was pretty cool, but
three major states and
it was like
moved to allow lawmakers to redraw congressional
maybe
districts.
12 miles a gallon. It sucks. I only get to be able to, I was only able to DoorDash and get like $4 per order, put it right into gas, and I would barely get back to the gas station after the next order.
CBS News, Washington.
President Trump's blaming the GOP losses on the shutdown of the fact
I'm
that
thinking,
he wasn't on the ballot. So
I don't know, maybe a cross-track
was
next.
on the ballot in New York, and he's just been elected mayor of New York City.
Baby steps.
It is already challenging President Trump. Last night,
first.
Montgomery addressed Trump
That's
directly
gonna be
at his
your
Democratic
biggest
Victory
challenge.
Party, criticizing the
But
Republican
kind of have to
president's
do them both at
efforts
the
to
same time,
defund
address
the city and
and
deport him.
transportation.
There's 57 days before Montgomery.
I'm really just looking for a place I can know that my stuff is safe.
And
then I really do want to check out Hawaii and Ireland. It seems like things are going to change really quickly, really soon. Like we have robots now. I'm headed to the parking right here. But past the parking right down this dirt road.
Courts have previously concluded most of the tariffs are
I'll
illegal,
show you.
but this is the first time the higher court has taken up the issue. CBS News legal reporter.
This is where I broke down first. I was in that, if you ever saw me, I was in the Toyota Avalon in that back corner last spring.
That tariffs are a bargaining chip.
He said there is
I was there for like 2 months.
when it comes to dealing with foreign affairs,
And then it just,
this is
too
really
much drama.
a way for them to
I just wandered in the
with
woods
other
and I walked
countries.
across
He gave
here.
The recent example of China here.
It's gonna be on this side, but parallel to this telephone pole.
Sports on WDEV. Celtics host Washington tonight. The Hams and Bruins both have tonight.
Alright.
Lubbock,
Watch out, 'cause
Texas,
this is like
buzzing as the
wetland, too.
number 8 BYU faces number 9 Texas Tech on Saturday.
Shouldn't be a while.
ESPN's college game day.
It's like a football
Coming up
field
at
out.
Jones,
It is a hill. I don't want to hurt you. If you wanted to see the cabin. All right, I'll be right back.
Turn around.
All right. Running, 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 running. Hello, my bird-brained friends. My bicicletas. Hello, the bane of my existence. The reason that I need a storage unit is for that. Just because they're fucking expensive. Cot, pillows, blanket. Backpack, anchor. Hello, cabin. I've missed you so much. Everything's different. Guitar. Yeah. Okay. So I need this. I can leave this. I just need the cot. So that tomorrow I'm rested. Okay. I'm gonna put you in my pocket. Blanket, I need other blanket. Cot. Cot. Now, charger. Headphones go on my head. Pillow. One pillow. Two pillow. And one blanket. And I'll try to do this other blanket. Guitar. And I know I need this anchor, but I don't know if I can take it. I don't need the tent yet. I'm sleeping in a bathroom. on a job site. Like I said, I didn't know what I was gonna do if you didn't show up when you did. So I thanked nature, he said, for bringing you right when I needed you. Close this. I don't need the snowshoes yet. Oh, you can hear him. He's like, why are you leaving? Sorry, buddy. If you really don't want me to go, give me a bird, please. Just a single bird left to right. And I'll plant my ass back at the cabin and I'll fight them to the death if I have to.